we're here to answer your questions, and this is in regards to our international trip with a baby, 11 months old, and almost 5-year-old. This is how it went down. We asked you to ask us your questions, and we're going to answer them right here with you.
All right.
So tell us the first one.
First question, have you tried Airbnb?
Have we tried it?
Yes. We didn't even think about Airbnb on this trip, to be honest. I knew about one of the hostels already, so I knew it was clean and safe and nice, so we just decided to stay there. And since hostel was on our minds for our second location, we just booked another hostel that was pretty cheap with a beautiful view. But we did find there is Airbnb there, nice little houses for probably about the same price as it would have been for our hostel all added up together anyways. So
Would we stay at a hostel again?
definitely.
We would. I like the Airbnb better, but as far as the experience and pushing outside of our comfort zones, the hostels were really nice.
Question number 2. With all these adventures that your family has, I've always wondered, what does Devin do for work? I'm wanting to know more of the schedule and the freedom part than the money. So I'm a school teacher and a realtor, so both of them are very flexible. Okay, question number 3. How much did our trip to Costa Rica cost?
Are you ready? We're gonna tell it.
So,
tell it all.
We're pretty lucky to live in Miami, Florida area, and the flights from either Fort Lauderdale Airport or Miami Airport are usually pretty cheap. So we got our flight for a little under $200. We stayed at hostels for $12 to $14 per night per person. And if you want to budget, about $6 to $8 per meal per person, 3 times a day. Sometimes we only actually ate twice a day because we had late breakfasts and early dinners.
We did
that
bring
saved some money. We brought snacks and everything along the way as well, but we got a big spot on my forehead. There we go.
I saw. I think it's the light.
So let's say $24 per day per person for food. We did a lot of free hikes and stuff, but we did pay $16 each to go into the national park, $15 each to go to the waterfall, $25 to go onto the hanging bridges. Car rentals are super cheap. Our car was $2 per day, but where they get you in Costa Rica is you have to buy their insurance. Rental ended up being almost $150 for the week, but that's also still not bad.
Still so good.
And gas, we drove all over, and we only end up buying about 2 tanks of gas for $40 each, so it's not bad. So in the end, we did it for about a little less than $600 per person. So it was pretty good.
For 5 days, right?
6 days, 5 nights.
And this is 2018, so we don't know. The prices might change, but that's
right.
We gave you the update there. As you can see, he planned
Next
all of that.
question, was it difficult with the kids, getting passports, everything like that? Well, as far as getting passports, it wasn't a big deal or too stressful.
Okay, so for the babies, I nurse, and anytime we're taking off or landing, I always make it a point to nurse. There was one time with Drew that our neighbors are partying it up, of course, right when we're answering your questions. Anyway, there was one time where we were flying and the baby was sleeping. So do you let the baby sleep? What about the ears? I let the baby sleep and everything was all right. So for the older kids, gummies, gum, candy, anything they could chew on for takeoff and landing. And then as far as like schedule and sleep, ever since they've been born, we're not the type to, we do have routines like prayer, shower, read a story, go to bed, snuggle, but we don't have a set schedule, so they're able to adapt if we have later nights, earlier nights. So the same with traveling for us.
Yep, they did good.
They did really good, really good. Even on the jungle hikes, especially on the hikes.
Yeah.
And they were the first ones to get sick, so they did great.
Okay.
Next question. Was this the first time their first time out of the country? For Drew, no, but yeah, for her, yes. Oh, give them the stats, give them the stats. We went to La Fortuna and Manuel Antonio Park, or that's called Manuel Antonio overall too, in Quepos, Costa Rica. And okay, so in total we did 4 jungle hikes. You estimated that they were like
About
10 miles?
10 miles total, yeah.
Okay, and I
So
have to read
over
it, I don't
30
know.
different types of animals up close and personal, including sloths, monkeys, anteaters, snake.
Should I just read the list, like, so you have an idea of the diversity of wildlife? It is, I mean, we had a blast with this. Okay, here goes. Howler monkey, capuchin monkey, squirrel monkey, three-toed sloth, two-toed sloth, deer. I never knew there were deer in the jungle. Peccaries, agouti?
Agouti.
Raccoon, crabs, hermit crabs, red-eyed tree frog. Oh, that was awesome. Those are so cool. One of them like climbed on my daughter. Smoky jungle frogs, gladiator tree frog. That was at the waterfall, right? Mud turtle, eyelash viper, parakeets, crocodile, caiman, toucan, black spiny tail iguana, emerald basilisk, common basilisk. So right now, if you're like geeking out over this, if you're mini Steve Irwins, you're like, ah! Yeah, we were too. It was awesome. Tamandua? What is that?
The anteater.
Oh.
Tamandua.
Jaguarundi. What is that?
That was awesome. It's a small cat species. Anytime you see a wild cat in any country is a blessing. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was kind of like rare to see. Rabbit, squirrel, hummingbirds, leafcutter ants, and praying mantis. And you guys, we didn't even
There was
count.
a lot more birds and insects, but we don't know all of the species and everything, but these were some of the main birds and insects, plus all the cool other mammals and reptiles that we saw.
And we told you we rented a car, and in total, this is how many miles and kilometers we drove. Take it away.
562 kilometers, which is about 349 miles.
Boom. All right, so if you have any other questions, we'll answer them in the comments below. But thanks for watching, and go ahead, go adventure as a family. Then tag us, Backyard Bellistons, or hashtag adventure as a family, and we want to see it.